Hi everybody. Here's another day of cooking with
the Baylens.
Today we will be making a very delicious berry baked oatmeal. So first what we're going to do is we're going to show you all the ingredients that we have to use to make this dish, and then we'll show you how to put it together, what temperature to bake it at, and then we'll show you the final product. Hope you guys follow along. Okay everybody, so the first step is we have to make our dry mixture, which consists of 3 cups of oatmeal or oats. The next is 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So now that that's all in there, you just mix it together so everything becomes easily blended. Now before you put anything into your square dish that you're going to put in the oven, make sure you spray it or grease it with some olive oil or butter, or what we use is some canoil non-stick spray. Now that you have your oatmeal blend of your dry mix, you will add 1/2 of that blend into your greased pan. And then you'll make it a flat layer. Spread it out so that it's pretty well even. The next step for this is you will add 1/2 of the amount of fresh berries that you have cut up and prepared on the side. So what we did is we did some strawberries, some blueberries, a little bit of blackberries, and finally some raspberries. You can tell we like our berries. Next, what you do is you will add the remaining 1/2 of your dry mix or your oatmeal blend to cover the remaining fruit. That way you'll have a nice layer once it's all finished. Okay everybody, stop what you're doing. Step aside. Now we have to make our wet mixture, which will go on top of the first layer of the dry oatmeal, your first layer of the fruit, and then the remaining layer of the dry oatmeal. So we will now show you how much and what goes into that wet mixture. Okay, here's your wet mixture bowl. What you do is you crack and lightly beat 2 eggs. Good crack. How to show. Now, once those are cracked, you will lightly beat them. That way you just make sure that the yolk is broken. What you put in next is 2.5 cups of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. You'll pour that in. Next is you add 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, next is melted coconut oil, which we did 3 teaspoons. 3 tablespoons. And now you will mix that all together. And once it's mixed nicely together, we will pour it into our casserole dish. Okay everybody, now that you have your wet mixture, you will pour that into the dish on top of the oats and your first layer of berries. Here it goes. So now you should preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay everybody, now that you have your final dish prepared, it's time to go into the oven and be baked. So again, we have that at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And now you will put it in the oven and let it sit. Okay everybody, now that you have your oats in the oven, you will cook it from anywhere, about 25 to 40 minutes or until the oats are tender and the mixture is set?
Yep.
So obviously every oven will cook it a little bit differently based on your size or if it's a conventional bake or the wattage, etc. So just make sure you keep an eye on it. I think for our oven it will take about 30-35 minutes. Delicious.
Crispy.
All right, everybody. Now that it's cooked, it's cut, and it's on your plate, let's give it a try together. What do you say? Kusni.